Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we're looking at the TWCO watch company Essential Chronograph. The price for this watch is $250. I did not pay for it, so thanks to TWCO for sending this over for us to check out. So we have a double dome box AR coated K1 crystal, which is a hardened mineral crystal. Think of like the hard like crystals on Seiko, so something similar to that. On the bezel we have a tachymeter scale, and the bezel is brushed stainless steel. The case is brushed stainless steel as well. You can see the edge of the bezel is polished. We have Lume on all 12 indices and all 3 hands. So this is a chronograph. The right subdial here at 3 o'clock is your 24-hour scale. The left subdial at 9 o'clock is your minutes. And then we have the central second chronograph hand. I just activated the chronograph with the top pusher. You can stop it and then reset. So let's let that run and we'll see the minute subdial tick over here. So you can see the AR coding. I like this watch. It's a nice clean dial. This is a high gloss enamel black dial with printed indices and then printed text. And then the Seiko VK64 Mecha Quartz movement. The battery is good for about 3 years. Is accurate to plus or minus 20 seconds per month. It's a very reliable movement. And Mecha Quartz means that it's a combination of a quartz movement and mechanical. So you can see that second hand is sweeping there. It says it has 1/5 seconds, so I would guess that means that it's 5 ticks per second. But let's watch it tick over here. So once it goes past the 12 o'clock here, you'll see that minute subdial tick over. So there we go. Now we're at 1 minute and 5 seconds. And the way the tachymeter scale works is you need to go a known distance. You need to travel 1 mile. And if you travel a mile and then you stop it, ignore that minute subdial there. Let's just pretend we just started this. So you would be going 240 miles an hour. So you can start that back up again right there. I'm looking forward to trying out this watch on a number of different straps. I think it'll be a strap monster, and I did try a few straps already, and I think it looks great on all straps. So here's a look at the case back. K1 crystal, caliber VK64, 3 ATM, which is 30 meters of water resistance, TWCO, 38 millimeter diameter, and stainless steel. So let's stop that and reset it. I think the bi-compacts, which means 2 subdial chronograph layout, looks the best. It's just a good looking watch. So we have a screw down unsigned crown, and as I just mentioned, the watch is rated to 30 meters of water resistance. And then we have a 20 millimeter leather backed canvas strap, so it does wear comfortably on wrist with this leather backing. Canvas I don't think would be all that comfortable to have on your wrist all the time. We have a milled buckle. It is signed. We have a milled tang, and then we do have 1 fixed keeper and 1 floating keeper made out of a canvas. So let's talk about the dimensions, and then I'll get it on my wrist. Lug to lug is 46.3. The diameter, as already mentioned, 38 millimeter. Great size for my 6.5 inch wrist. Thickness is 12.2 millimeter, which is fairly thin considering that box crystal there, which I would say adds about 2 millimeters to the thickness. Lug width, as I mentioned, is 20 millimeters, and the strap does taper down to 18 millimeters. Let me show it to you next to the Explorer here. This is the Explorer 40, which is actually about 38.5 millimeters in diameter, so should be pretty similarly sized watches here. I guess this looks a little smaller as the bezel is thicker, or I should say the bezel is wider. So here's a look at these 2 watches side by side. Let's get this on wrist, and I think I will throw it on a strap real quick here. I have a pile of straps off to the side. Let's do a quick little strap show here while we have it. and I can demonstrate the quick release pins. I'm going to move that keeper down and out. So I have a 6.5 inch wrist with a 52 millimeter wristband. Again, lug to lug on this is 46.3, so nice compact lug to lug. And I like the look of a strap on a watch with a squared off lug here. So there it is on my 6.5 inch wrist. I am on the second tightest hole position. Might be a little tighter than what I would actually wear it, but I can wear it on this position right here. Zoom out a little bit. I like the light play on that crystal. Alright, let's get this strap off of here and we'll try it on another strap. Let's see what I have sitting over here. Let's try it on this black Epson leather strap from Montreux. And then I'll do another video with a full strap to show. I'll try it on some NATO straps. I don't know how this will work with NATO straps, so I don't have any handy, and I'll need some extra spring bars to do that as well, since these come out with the strap, the quick release pins. And then we can just swap this one out real quick, and then we will check out the Lume. I like the look of these Epson leather straps. Normally I wear my watch on bracelets. I just prefer the look and feel of a watch on bracelet, but it's nice to change things up. And then with the way this watch case is, I think it looks better on all kinds of straps, so it'd be nice to play around with this watch on some other straps. So this strap's a little bit shorter, so it doesn't hang out as far up here for me. Probably a very similar look, actually, depending on your camera or your screen. Hopefully you can see the difference between these straps here. This just dresses it up a little bit more. Alright, let's check out the Lume. We'll compare it to the Explorer here. Alright, so we have the Essential chronograph on the left, which I'm sure you can tell, and then we have my Explorer on the right. I did activate the chronograph on the tool watch just to get that second hand to move, and you can see the subdials are not loomed, which isn't a big deal. Most chronographs don't have loomed subdials. The hands are nice on this tool watch. The Lume, nice and strong, just as bright, actually if not brighter than the Explorer. The indices, not quite as bright. They're also a little bit smaller, not as much Lume applied. In that second hand, I'm kind of surprised. I can still see the Lume on that. It's pretty narrow, so I wasn't expecting the Lume to last this long. Actually, it is dying out right now a little bit, but still lasting longer than I thought it would. Well, that will conclude this video. As always, thank you for your time, and thank you for watching.